Hi everyone, I'm going to do a new moon reading for myself, and I will be selling these on my shop if you guys are interested in a personal one. And I'm doing this actually on a new moon, and the energy's kind of crazy. Things are flying around everywhere and falling out of my hands, and I'm stuttering a lot, but I feel like that card needs to come out. But I just kind of wanted to see what energies are around me right now going into the full moon and what I need to know, like what is blocking me and what is coming in and what things need healed. Okay, there's a lot of cards that just flew out, and I'm using two different decks. I'm using the Advancing Life and also Oracle of the Shapeshifters. Okay, so the first card that I got is Earth Beauty, Emerging the Real You. So with this card, I feel like I am really having a little bit of denial with owning who I am, with really going forward in faith and confidence, which I do struggle with some confidence. I will admit that to you guys. Some of it's about my abilities, but some of it is about my weight and stuff like that. I'm going to be real and honest with this reading because I try to be as real as I can and opening more up to what I do and who I am, but I feel like I need to ground more into who I am. Not who I was in the past, but who I am now and who I'm going to become. So I do feel like that is a block that is holding me, is trying to deny a part of myself, or feeling like a part of myself is not there. So it's a little bit of the shadow work there. Miss Spiderweb, reconsider your alliances, make new connections. So I feel like what's coming in is stronger connections. Really putting more clarity in my life coming into the new moon, to the full moon, is really figuring out which connections are supporting me and which ones are draining me. And I feel like this has to do with my work situation, because when I think of the spider, that is one of my animal guides. I feel like community is a part of that. So work, outside influences, community building, networking. I feel like that is what they're really wanting me to reconsider, is where I work, which I have been considering that for a long time now. Doing this full time and giving up my day job, because I do feel like it dims my ability a little bit to really give to you guys and give to myself and what I feel like I'm meant to do in this life. So the next card is Dragoning Garden. A new world is born. So I do feel like there is some new energies coming in for sure. Some that might change my priorities, might change my perspective, might change my actions and the way I go about things. I feel like I'm not going to be able to suppress anything or deny anything. I'm going to have to look it right in the face, get up in that shadow work and deal with it as it comes, and stop putting it to I'll do it later because I have this and this and this to do. So I do think that is spirit, I don't want to say slapping me in the face, but really giving me a little bit of a push to work on that. The butterflies, ferrets, I am reborn. So yeah, I do feel like there is something that is trying to step forward in my soul that is supposed to really take the leadership, whether it be in my business, whether it be in my schooling, whether it be looking for a new day job, whatever that might be, really rededicating myself to my life and who I am and what I want to do with my life. I also feel like it's calling for my spirituality to be more clear and not be on the fence about certain things and really being more open with it. I feel like that's what they're trying to get me to consider with this moon phase. the fairy bee. My life is sweet. So they really want me to count my blessings, to really focus on that and get rid of things that are blocking that from flourishing and prospering more and more. I also feel like this has to do with, excuse me, I'm going to take a drink of water. It wants me to look at the pros and cons in my life and really trying again to bring more sweetness in my life. Be sweeter to myself, to be sweeter to other people. Air, meditation, shadow. So like I said with this card, they're really wanting me to work on my shadow right now. They're really wanting me to open up to doing something that, excuse my language, scares the hell out of me, and really step up and face it, because it's going to bring the most light after I get through it out of myself. It's going to be able to help more people because I'm going to know what it's like to be scared and do something anyway. It's wanting me to have more courage. It wants me to readjust my management skills when it comes to time, and to really consider myself as a priority, because I do struggle with that, and that's part of the shadow that I've dealt with in the past year, is my health is pushing and not taking time to take care of myself. So they're really waking me up on that. Earth, beauty, abundance. So I do feel like with this card, they're wanting me to be more abundant. They're wanting me to work on my creative outlets. I did give up drawing. I used to draw. So I do feel like that might not be the path for me right now, but I can still create without drawing. I can create new services for you guys or myself. I can, do some meditation work and put that on a PDF, or I could put it on a voice recorder and send it to you guys with Reiki. There's so many different things that I can start to work towards and bring more abundance in my life and give it back to people that I love and respect and that have, inspired me. Snow White and her animal friends. You inspire trust and confidence. So again, they're really wanting me to work on my presentation with those I work with, not just with my day job, but with my business. They're really wanting me to focus mainly on my health and business right now, I feel like, with this card. Again, reconsidering my connections, building a more inspiring community, really giving back to the community and thanking those that have inspired me. Wolf Moon. I will watch over you. So I know which guide this is because she has been talking to me a lot tonight. I feel like she really wants me to be aware of my ability to transform the energies around me. She wants me to know that she's watching over me, but she wants me to do most of the work because it is my life. She wants to instill in me that she don't always have to communicate she's there. I should know that. I should feel that. I should be very grateful for that. And same way with God, I know He's there watching over me just like He watches all of you guys. So that is really what that card I feel like is symbolizing for me at this time. Alice in the Sea of Tears. Cast away out of your depths, feeling abandoned. So this was reversed. But I do feel like sometimes everyone has that day where they feel like they're not being appreciated, or they're not being, they feel like they're alone in a way. So depression. So really working again on sending Reiki to myself and clearing the energies around me. Decluttering is really going to help cast away any stagnant energy that is going to cause these emotions to arise. I also feel like not overwhelming myself with too much work. I feel like, again, they're really pushing my work situation in this reading, That's what keeps coming through to me. Whether I want that to be the case or not, it is hard to read for yourself. But I know my friend, if she watches this, she will clarify that for me or not. So I do feel like that is what the reading is about, is really transforming the energies around me to get me to a more stable position to heal myself and heal others around me, and to bring more prosperity and abundance, and to know that I'm doing the right thing when I wake up in the morning. So I do hope this makes sense for those that are watching. This is my own personal reading I've done for myself, but I can do one for you just like this, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and thank you for watching. Many blessings.